didn't work. Big fan of the movie The Mask. Anyway, what is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to My Wildlife. We're here at Everglades Outpost. And this is their venomous snake room, as you guys know from before. The big cantankerous water moccasins right here, as you can see. Nice big space enclosure. This is where he used to be. Now there's a little bearded dragon in there. It's lights off because it's nighttime. He's going to sleep. Look at this. This is the water moccasin that flew out of the container and through my legs. If you guys remember from that episode, it was pretty hectic, pretty crazy. But this is a better sized enclosure. It's spacier, and it actually gives the animal enough opportunity to actually get away from the edge of the glass, away from visitors, and hide behind a log, that turtle shell. It's just a lot spacier and better for the animal versus being closer to the glass and constantly striking at the glass, trying to get the kid's fingers. You know how it is? Yeah, anyways, he's doing good. He's settled down. I think he's sleeping. That's why he's not looking up at me right now. Usually he's a bit cantankerous, but he's got his head down. He's taking a nap. So, there's a lot of spicy meatballs, as you can see. The big rattlesnake took a nice plump dump. And as you can see over here, the Mexican West Coast rattlesnake took a nice... Oh, that's ridiculous. That is a really big steamer right there. That's disgusting. We're going to have to grab that with our bare hands. Anyway, so we got poop there. Oh, poop right here. The albino monocled cobra, the Venomous. A nice spicy one there. Alright, and another one right there with the water moccasin. So, we have some cleaning to do. Let's clean some cages. Alright, so let's start off with the water moccasin. This is actually the smaller one of the two we have in this snake room. Here at the Everglades Outpost on display. Just gotta bring the cage out a little bit. Wow, there's actually a lot of poop in there. The last time I was here, I was with Martha, the main manager of the facility, and she was feeding the snakes. So I guess they've digested the food, they're nice and healthy, and they've made their spicy sausages. So, first thing about servicing a venomous reptile cage, you shouldn't service the venomous reptile cage with the venomous reptile set inside the cage. So what I'm going to do is gently get this little water moccasin with this little double looped hook. It adds extra support. There we go. Grab that tail right there, and there we go. We have a beautiful water moccasin. Look at that. A Chistrodon piscivorus. A beautiful little pit viper. Good size. This is about the average size that you would see in the Florida Everglades. Usually you're not going to see monsters like the one we have on display down there. But this is the typical size. They have this beautiful banding on their body, and when they're juveniles, they're extremely brown and have lots of banding. Look at that. Beautiful snake. And they give live birth. So, when they're ready to drop those babies, there's a bunch of little squirmy death worms everywhere. Get that tail right in there. Close it safely. Blacken it up. Perfect. Okay, and now let's get into the spicy meatballs. Bam! Look at that. You didn't even expect that, did you? I'm going to wear gloves this time because I don't feel like getting brownie mix under my nails. So, let's get a nice shot of me digging in here for this delicioso chocolate. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, anyone out there who's been trying to get a hold of me through DMs or emails, any kind of messages where you're saying, Chandler, I want to do the stuff you're doing. I want to work with wildlife. How do I get into it? Well, it's simple as this. Go to any zoo, aquarium, sanctuary, ask if they need volunteers. Simple as that. I'm not getting paid to come out here and clean these cages. I'm coming out here because I love Martha, I love Bob Freer, I love all the animals here. And I want to give a hand just like the rest of the volunteers that come here. Now, the thing is, you see people online, on social media, taking videos or pictures with cool animals, and you're like, wow, I want to do that too. I want to be that person. It's not always like that. Most of the time, you're cleaning poo-poo. This is what it's all about. When you're working with wildlife, most of the time, you're just cleaning up the poo-poo. It's like having a little kid, but instead of the little kid growing up and going to school, leaving, the kid doesn't ever grow up, and it still tries to have sex with your ear. Sorry, I'm thinking about the macaque monkeys I used to work with. Anyways, basically what I'm just trying to say is, if you want to work with wildlife, you're going to have to get dirty. There we go. I'm going to spread the clean mulch around. Have a look at this. That's all the fur from the rat that this animal's consumed. That's some good poo. Love Steve Irwin. Let me spread that apart, get some extra fur out of there. We're going to clean this water out, and I'll be right back. Are we not going to acknowledge the fact that that light turned on when I said it was off? Okay guys, so I have the bowl, it's nice and clean. Let's spread the mulch around just like that. Some fresh H2O, baby. Right there. Money shot. Look at that. Woo. I feel hydrated just doing it. Oops, almost broke that. Can't tell Bob Freer. Alright guys. Oh, look at this, look at this. The water moccasin's upset. See that rattling of the tail? He stopped it, but he was just rattling his tail. And what a lot of pit vipers will do if they don't have a rattle like a rattlesnake, they'll shake their tail like that to mimic a rattlesnake because the leaves around the snake will vibrate just like a rattle. Look at that. That's a good looking snake. Nice chunky little water moccasin. That is a snake of the south. Whoa! See that? Danger, danger, danger. Right back into there. Close that up. Perfect. Now it's nice and clean. It's got fresh water. Put the label right there. And now he's a happy snake, right? He's a very happy snake. No, he's not. He's very pissed. Anyway, so let's see. That's clean, but it needs some more water. The little pygmy rattlesnake. Let's give this pygmy rattlesnake some fresh H2O. He's right here. Let me just... There we go. Get some water. Want to make sure this guy stays hydrated. Perfect, perfect. I don't see any spicy meatballs in there, but it's always good to check. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Let's move down the line. I've been excited to show you guys this snake. This right here is a Mexican West Coast rattlesnake. You guys have seen them on the channel before because Will Nace, my old camera guy, he owns a very big one, very beautiful one. But look at this one. This one's very beautiful as well, but it has more white on its scalation. So look at this. We're actually gonna, well, let me get this right here. I'm gonna move this right over here so we have it ready to go. Move the trash can over here. Gonna move this stuff. Just have it all ready to go. So when I need it, it's right there. So, let's slide this open just a little bit. I'm going to use this hook. Look at that. Look at that spicy meatball right there. Oh, you thought I was talking about the rattlesnake. Well, it is a beautiful rattlesnake. I'm going to use this double hook real quick. There we go, there we go. Look at this. Look at that snake. Look how beautiful that snake is. Look at the yellows, the whites. It has so much white on its scales. It's incredible. Look at that. It's okay. Relax, relax. Such a beautiful snake. Look at the diamonds on its back. And a fully formed rattle. Beautiful snake. So let me hold that tail up just like this. Use the hook. Look at that. Beautiful snake. That's awesome. Ooh. My eyes are burning, this one's so spicy. Proper execution. Take a tip, Brian Barczyk. Okay, so got that excess juice out of there. Gonna spread the mulch. Make sure he's not hiding his spicy meatballs, because sometimes snakes hide their spicy meatballs. Alright, the water. Water is okay. Let me just dump it in that trash can. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now we gotta take the rattlesnake out. Let's do this. It's actually the big rattlesnake right here, the big eastern diamondback that's making that rattling. Well, now the Mexican West Coast is rattling. Beautiful snake. That is an awesome looking snake. Look at its colors. I can't get over that. And I love how it fades into a speckling and then gets real dark right past the cloaca. Now obviously, never do as I do. I've been handling snakes since I was a very young kid, and I got into the world of working with venomous reptiles at a very young age. Look at that. Beautiful rattlesnake. That's insane. go. Fresh water. There's nothing. Oh, there is something in here. This snake was not here the last time. This is a small black mamba. No, I'm just kidding. It's a rat snake. Harmless corn snake. Red rat snake, also known as a corn snake, because of the checkered pattern on their belly right there, because it looks similar to the Indian corn kernel. Harmless, constrictor, non-venomous. Great pets, actually. There's a little goat tortoise shell right there for him to hide in. He needs some more water. We're going to give him some water. There we go. A lot of people also comment, hey, obviously I don't want to keep venomous reptiles, but what would be a good starter reptile? Lizard, snake, what would it be? Bearded dragons, leopard geckos, blue-tongued skinks. When it comes to snakes, rat snakes, corn snakes, king snakes, ball pythons, they're all really good pets because they're manageable, they don't get too big, and they're pretty safe to handle. If you get nipped, it's only like a little pinprick and it heals up like nothing. Whereas a Mexican West Coast rattlesnake, the venom will eat away your flesh. Want some water? Right in the water bowl? There we go. No spicy meatballs. Perfect. Ooh, the Venomoid monocled cobra. Now these snakes are Venomoids. This monocled cobra and this monocled cobra, if you guys haven't seen previous episodes, their venom glands were removed by the previous owner. Like I said, this is a rescue. They get animals donated, dropped off, or animals that are just confiscated by Florida Fish and Wildlife or U.S. Fish and Wildlife, brought over to the outpost and they say, hey, you guys have the permits, here you go. They didn't. So, this is a Venomoid. It does not have venom, but there's always the possibility of them regrowing their venom glands, because if the treatment, if the operation isn't done properly, the venom glands can grow back. So you've always got to be safe. You might hood up and do a little show for us. Look at that. That's a thick little cobra. Put this up here. Putting up really good. Look at that posturing. Beautiful snake. It's a shame that its venom glands were taken away from it, because although he's healthy and is surviving, you know, venom is somewhat a need for snakes. It helps them digest their food. So certain venoms, like viper venoms, help the animal digest their food before even getting it into the body. Cool snake. There we go, right in there. Reminds me of like a smaller version of Big Bertha. If you guys are fans of the channel, you know her. She's my 5'6" monocled cobra. She's a big one. Let's see. Oh, mamma mia, just for me, a little bit of skin, a little bit of poop, a little bit of skin, and a little more poop. Oh, that's, if I didn't see that, that's nasty. Alright, I'm gonna have to get the paper towel for this one. Ugh. Oh, it's smeared on the glass. Ah. Nasty. Woo! Well, call me Martha Stewart on a cooking show, because that is a hot biscuit right there. My fingers were wet. It went through the towel. Okay, cool. I already cleaned the glass. I'm going to put that back on. Put this right here. There we go. There we go. Put the hide right there. Cool. Nice and clean. Time to get the Venomoid cobra out. Use the hook. Throw you back inside your little home, buddy. He's like, I just wanted to go back in my hide. Look at him. He's like, oh, where's my meatball? Alright guys, we're going to push this right back in. Now we have the other Venomoid right here. Now this albino monocled cobra, like I said, it's a Venomoid. It's actually going through shed right now. Ooh. It's got very opaque eyes and it's very upset, as you can see. Very defensive, ready to go. I'm going to completely take out the glass just because there's a lot of cleaning to do in this one. So let me grab this log right here. There we go. With this right here. Look at that. That's a good sized little cobra. Oh, come here, little guy. Come here. No worries, no worries, no worries. He's a little feisty. He's a little pissy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're just going to bring him right over here. Put him right in there. Don't want to stress him out too much. There you go. Awesome. I'm going to get some protection for this. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's a lot. That's a lot. log, the cork bark back. This is really great stuff. You can actually buy it at most exotic reptile shops. They sell it. It's great for little monitor lizards or snakes to hide in. All right, glasses back on. Use this hook over here. No worries. No worries, little Monocled. Right back in the enclosure. There we go. Perfect. And it looks like we have one more cage to clean. It is the big eastern diamondback rattlesnake right here. It's got some steamers in there. We gotta get those out. Alright guys, so we have the big eastern diamondback right here. This is gonna be the right key. I feel it because somebody already put the key out for me, so I knew it would be the right one. Alright, cool. So this is the big eastern diamondback. Let me have this right here ready to go. So it's right where I want it. Let's get him out. We're actually coupling her. Look at her. She's reading the sign. Very gently using this one. Okay, there we go. Big eastern diamondback right in the bucket. There we go. Uh-oh. Stay right there. Thank you. Perfect. Put this here. You can hear the rattling on the can. Very upset. Okay, so we're going to do this quick. Clean up the poo-poo. Actually, I ran out of gloves. We're going to have to stick with the paper towels. Okay, the water looks clean and good to go. Just going to grab that poop, take it out. Get that poop in there, right there. There we go, there we go, there we go. Spread that mulch around. Make it look nice and pretty. Oh, there's a little, just a little nug. Okay, cool. Good. All right, let's put the rattlesnake back. All right, guys, so the cage is clean. All the meatballs are gone, and it's time to put the rattlesnake back. Hey, coming out? Okay, so there we go. That's the big rattlesnake. So I'm gonna put him back. There we go. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Back in the cage. Back in the cage. Silly rattlesnake. Tricks for the kids. All right, we're done. Let me lock this cage real quick. Locked. Good to go. Stay beautiful, my friends. Stay safe. And I will see you on the next one. Usually you guys go away after this part.